but I'm gonna get you high today. Yeah. Talk to him.
Questions. Bet. All right. How your day been though?
Huh?
I said, how your day been though?
Good, how are you? Thanks for having me.
No, of course. I mean, honestly, I don't know if we started. He usually controls all that shit. I just be sitting over here talking until I'd be like, we good? And he'd be like, yeah. We'd be like somewhere mid-conversation. I'm like this up real quick. Yes.
The rose blunts.
Wait, are we started?
You started? I can't hear.
You can't hear?
Me.
Oh, just you? But it says all the sounds there? All right, cool. As long as it sounds there, I trust it. All right, stoners, we lit. I heard me. I definitely heard me. It's crazy. What's good, stoners? Welcome to another episode of Session with Kage. I'm your horse. I'm not your horse. Oh, fuck. I am your host, Kage. As you can see, we got ourselves a nice little rose blunt lit, and I'm smoking with the beautiful Salyce. But before we get into talking to her real quick, excuse you, I want to shout out this blunt right here. Shout out to Rose Blunts, unofficial sponsor of the show. But oh shit. If you're trying to roll healthier, trying to roll better, trying to roll fancier, go ahead and hit her up at Rose PDX on Instagram and make your order and get yourself order of some rose petals in red and yellow. They come in cones and in loose wraps as well. But yeah, go ahead and fuck with hers. Put them blunts down. Stop rolling a wood and roll a rose.
I bet the yellow ones are pretty too.
The yellow ones are really pretty. And actually, I just like the red ones. She doesn't prefer the red ones because they don't burn the best. The ones that burn the easiest and the best, like the most even, most consistency, are the yellow ones. So if you do order from her, get the yellow ones. I like the red rose. I don't mind the
classic rose.
On me, right?
Pink. You know, I see the pink joint papers. So
yeah, that's sort of my thing. I'm not going. That's definitely my thing. Pink is one of my colors.
Yes, agreed.
Don't worry, there will be more rolled up as we continue on.
Sweet. Get some
Plaza. But, whew. So welcome to the show. Just for everyone watching real quick, I went ahead and asked her before the show, but just let them know what kind of stoner level of stoner are you? High level, mid level, sometimes.
I would say high level. For a long time, I've been a high level stoner.
For a long time? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll move this closer to you. That's your mic right there, just inside that front square. But high level for a long time. Okay. I seen I see today you just put out some new music. I was listening to it. I'm a bass junkie myself. Hopefully it's one of the ones I hear at Bass Canyon. So what kind of put that into reality? Because I was stalking you a little bit. I saw that you were putting together a band. I think you mentioned that to me too when we first met. And in my head, I'm thinking this is the band, but also I know you've been working on some other stuff. So is this the band or is this a different, like a side project?
So the band is completely separate, but
Okay.
For this collaboration, I was actually put on by one of my good friends, Cassie. She was good friends with Spira, and she connected us, and she was like, "You guys gotta work together," and so we did. And he came to me for some vocals. He was like, "Hey, let me play around, send me some recordings, and I'll get back to you."
Yeah.
And that's kind of what was made. And then Jetpack Brigade was also a part of it as well.
Okay.
So it was kind of like a trio combo.
Are they Portland DJs?
Spira is based in Texas.
Okay.
And Jetpack Brigade, I'll have to double check, but I know Spira is definitely in Texas. He used to be in Portland.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Did you meet them in Texas or like while touring and everything, or
I
they?
have not actually met them physically in person yet.
Oh shit! So
But
this is like this is a
yeah.
over the internet collab.
Yeah. It's been remote.
How'd that work? Like how'd that work?
It works honestly pretty well, like pretty smoothly. They're very professional, and they're very very good at their craft and what they do. So I felt comfortable the entire process. It was completely up to me, like what melodies, what I could write about, whatever, and they loved what I did, and it ended up really good. And
No, it was really good. And they're good. And they're good. Dope DJs. Like I like bassy shit. That was wubby sounds, the rhythm shit. So I was fucking with it for sure. And then I know just last year, like in 2025, you had released your single 333. Okay, 33. Then you had and then it came with the album shortly after.
Yep.
I did listen to the album too.
Thanks.
Of
What
course,
do you
yeah.
think?
I actually thought it was really good. I'm not much of a pop person, so like it's not for me. I'm always honest. It's not gonna be something like I throw into like my playlist, but like I think actually that second half was definitely something. Was the second half of it was more for me, if I'm being honest with you.
It's
I feel like
got
it got
R&B side
yeah more R&B ish it felt, which I kind of fuck with. And then also I was kind of I wanted to see who you were, see your story, and obviously most musicians kind of put their feelings into the music anyway.
Yeah, very much so, very much so.
I can tell you're an artist very much about love and about emotions and feelings.
Yes.
Um,
Personal experiences, as we say.
okay. So I mean, like, and I think since I last, like, not last, since I last talked to you, you were just performing and everything. And I think before that, really the most one place I talked was your Atlanta interview,
Yeah.
which was dope. How was being in Atlanta, by the way? What were you there for?
Oh my god. So a good friend of mine, Swiggle Mandela, he was also the reason why I went to Texas. He kind of put me on and connected with people to get me into shows during South by Southwest week
Ooh, okay.
last year.
Shouts out
And
Swiggle. He's a very big supporter in Portland, by the way, y'all.
Love. And so he put me on to pretty much the same kind of circle, and they went to Atlanta. So that was kind of the next city they took over. And I joined, and I did a show. I appeared in a show, the Deal or No Deal tour, and I actually had a soccer out myself. It's the Hype in Atlanta, the radio station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I loved. She's ended up being so sweet. I loved the interview. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we were there for 4th of July weekend too, so it was like.
Oh, I was being in Atlanta. I mean, I got a lot of family in Atlanta, so
Yeah.
I'm always down to check it out. That's some places always a lot of fun. How was 4th of July?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Do anything crazy? Get in trouble?
There's fireworks everywhere. People getting bites, and they dropped the ball or something. I don't know where it was. The block or something.
The block.
Did
Did they not do a ball drop like everywhere else?
No, it's
That I don't know why I don't know this, but
the Peach.
Oh, 'cause you
Peach
said
City,
40.
Peach City block party.
Oh, okay. That makes
Underground
sense.
Atlanta.
No, that makes sense now. That makes
Yeah.
sense now. I'm for some reason I'm thinking New Year's and not 4th of July.
They they dropped the peach. They dropped the peach. I think is what they did.
Aye,
On
for
4th
sure.
of July. That was their little thing. So it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Shit, better have been fun. It's Atlanta. Shit.
Can't wait to go back. I will be going back.
Okay, when you going back?
I don't know. but
Performing,
I'm going
just for
back to
fun?
Texas first. I'm
Oh.
going back to South by Southwest. South by Southwest.
South by South. What's going on there?
It's a film, music, all kinds of festival and big meetings kind of thing. It's huge. It's really good for independent artists.
Oh,
and
shit.
Anybody looking to be in the film industry as well.
Oh shit. Are you looking to be in the film industry?
I mean, shit. Yeah, I grew up doing musical theater, and I did my own little short films in high school. Like I love it. I love all the arts.
Okay, for sure. What's
Lover of the arts.
Have you done any like anything recently or any like side projects or anything at all?
No, it's been very music focused, but I would love to dive into that. Maybe start doing little short films again, and yeah, that'd be fun. Little
I mean, shit.
creative edits. I mean,
That'd
a
be
little
sick.
bit of like photography and film.
Have you done a music video yet?
I have done music videos in the past, but like for very old songs, not for anything like recent.
Nothing on the new album?
No, I had a lot of ideas, but I figured I would like work on visuals after work on the music. I don't know. I had both going on.
I mean, there's
But
always time. I mean, it's
there's
only it only
time,
just came out.
you know, and I think I want to do maybe like in order, like tell a story, kind of like how the album unfolds. It starts with Human, a very, very, timid and naive song about being insecure and just finding oneself,
Mm.
ending with Antichrist, like just knowing who it was and just
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
and no
starting
worry, you ain't
from
got to censor yourself on
one to
this
finish,
on this show at all.
you know?
I know, I feel that. Yeah, actually, I kind of noticed that when I was listening through, like, because I think, like, I played it, and in the beginning half, like, I was like, when you listen, like, at some point you like tune in and out. But like in the second half, I was like, I guess more intent listening because the beats were catching me. But I think I noticed the character. I listened to it twice. The first half, I had noticed like the strength in the second half, more like a realization, like a you can't fuck with me now type of like attitude is kind of what I got out that second half. And then, like when I first put it down, I was like, damn. I was like, I thought that's what the whole project was because I wasn't really listening to the first half because I was. But then when I like went back through, I was like, oh no, there's a whole lot of like, oh, excuse me, vulnerability in this first half. I can tell, and like it's more of this is like how she got to the second half of the song, the second half of this album.
Yeah.
So like, what were you going through at that time to make you write this album?
You know, when I dropped that album, I officially stopped drinking and I kind of cut that out of my life. That was like a big driving factor to why I was so depressed and why I was so insecure and why a lot of things in my life weren't working the way I wanted. Um, there's a lot to it. I mean, like, complicated relationships and relationships at home and just things in general, finding oneself, coming of age. I mean, I'm going to be 25 this year, and compared to where I was last year, it's like a reflection of like the year before and how much I've changed, and it's dedicated to that side of me now. Like, yeah, we went through some shit, but girl, we're coming through. We're rising above.
I feel that. I feel that.
So that's kind of like the message mostly.
And so I noticed I remember you saying that you were last dating a rapper. No need to reveal names or anything like that. But and when you're saying like some of what like inspired you was sort of kind of going through that, and like I think nowadays we're getting to the point where everyone kind of wants to be an artist, a rap, especially a rapper. A lot of dudes want to be rappers and all types of stuff like that. So like, what's been the dating landscape been for you since then? Like, what's especially being here in Portland too. Like I know people like the biggest complaint I ever hear, because I'm not originally from here. I'm from a different state. The biggest thing I hear from both sides of the pool, guys and girls, be like is everybody's it's weird. Or they're weird or they're XYZ. So it's like, what's it been like for you?
Shit. Well, honestly, I think I haven't been trying as hard to like look for new people. Like I've been keeping my circle very, very tight knit. Like the same people that I talk to is pretty much the same people, and I feel like I connect with artists and other creatives. That's where like kind of where I lean towards is another person that I can like connect with.
You good?
Break the shit out of the microphone. Just other people that I can connect with on like a soulful level with music and creating things like that is where I lean towards for sure. Like that's and relationships and friendships and just people that I keep close. Like that's important to me to like keep creatives close no matter what the relationship is, and it's important, like it's more important than what goes on underneath is to have that connection, and yeah.
So like, what'd you learn? Like, so what'd you learn from that experience, that time, that like that relationship period that kind of made you? Because I can tell that you went through a lot, and like a lot of emotion kind of bleeds through in your songs. And I mean, it goes deep or as shallow as you like to. Like, what kind of like what did you take away from that experience?
Well, You know, the same reasons that it's wonderful to like be with another creative person, it's also the same reason that it can be frustrating or difficult
Mm.
because maybe you don't, share the same level of like what you write about or how you really like express yourself or I just growing up and like being in an art school and being surrounded by artists my whole life, like we are sensitive as fuck.
I feel you.
That-
I'm a sensitive as hell.
That's it. Like we're sensitive, and it's hard sometimes to express that and to be completely open and face that and not
And I'm
be
sure with
so
a rapper,
fearful
it's
of
got to be
insecurities.
super hard too. Because I mean, like in general, I got
tough.
plenty of rapper friends. Like
Yeah.
being vulnerable is not number one on their list of character traits.
Yeah, and I share that trait too. It's also something like it's just that's why we are so drawn to making art and to like singing and our passion, writing about our passions, like because that's how we express. That's how we say what we're feeling and tell our partner or tell our friends like this is what's going on. Like I can't tell you like exactly, but like if you listen to this song, like you'll understand. Like just listen, like Like,
Okay, so you were kind of like the person who's like it was harder for you to like talk about it, but you definitely put it in your songs.
yeah, and like and if you find somebody that you're both artists and you both kind of that's your outlet, and you're not both like the best at communicating, like that is also something that could be hard, but.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like there's a beauty in it too because art is creation. Creation is life, and life just keeps going. And if you keep, repeating your patterns and you're not learning, like, of course, that's not great, but you go through those struggles with those people.
I mean, persons, people.
You grow together, and that makes it worth it to me, So,
Makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, I love this pink joint, by the way.
Oh yeah. Every joint I roll is always like that. I call them little. I call them pink puffers. Because I get pink papers and like pink filters. Yeah, I don't like pre rolls at all. I don't do. I don't buy joints because they're never either like they're just not wide enough. I like the breathing hold to me. I think is like the thing that gets you high. So if you have a good breathable joint, you're gonna get high. People are like, oh, it hits so good. But you can put like honestly like mid weed and I think in a good well rolled joint and no smack.
I understand. Where can I ash this?
Honestly, in this plant here, or let's move this out. This is usually the ashtray, just so you can ash that right in there. And also, so I know around. Let's talk a little bit about that sober phase that you're kind of going through. Because I thought that was pretty interesting. Was it like a full sober or was it like a Cali sober?
Cali sober.
Okay, no, that's cool. I was talking to her, so you went full sober. I was like, bro, that's crazy.
To be fair, now it's a Cali sober, but it started intentionally as a full sober because I was also doing. I was also very dependent and reliant on antidepressants, and that plus alcohol plus weed in all of the forms that I do it. Like weed is great on its own, but I don't recommend mixing her with other things.
Agreed.
That's just not her purpose. That's my opinion.
But no, agreed. I'm a big Rasta head, so like I barely ever drink.
Especially like alcohol. I don't know. Let me not get ahead of myself. But
so you didn't put it all the way away, but
I did it. I did it all the way. I put it all the way. I quit drinking. I quit antidepressants, and I quit smoking. Last year on like my birthday or like the day after. That was when I was like cold turkey everything, and I went about 3 months, and then I went to Texas, and there was weed everywhere, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let myself.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. In the most illegal weed state in the country, there was weed everywhere.
Listen,
Did I miss something?
I was in the Portland of Texas.
All right, again, did I miss something? Everything will come out here from Texas and be like, oh yeah, if you come out there with just a joint, you about to go to.
It's gonna appear 10 times more.
I mean, you're not you're not wrong. Just hearing about a Portland in Texas sounds wild, dope, but wild.
It was wild. It was wild, especially that being my first weed back in 3 months. It was very wild. In a little blunt. Like, my blunt is not my preference.
What was it? Because that sounds.
But it was, it was weed. Like, they were like, don't call
what
it
is
weed.
what is this?
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
For anyone just listening, she put air quotes around weed.
That,
Air quotes don't go around weed, just so y'all know.
You're selling weed. You're selling. Like,
what the fuck are they selling?
hey, so you gotta ask them. It's THCA or something.
Oh.
And then you
Okay. Yeah, no, that's them turning science into drug dealing. That's all. Okay, for sure.
Exactly. So I was just smoking crack over in Texas. And I started smoking weed again.
Sure.
When I came back very hard, I did blunts and I bought myself a little dab pen. And like now I'm trying to swear off dab pens because I just have a long history with those. And
No, I support that decision 100%.
I just can't do it anymore.
I actually think that I have a thing against dab pens. Dab pens and joints, but dab pens first. I think that dab pens creates like a drug addict culture out of weed that doesn't need to be there.
Very.
And like I don't know how to like because like it's all straight THC. Like people hit it. It's just something. It's something different about it. And I'm a straight weed head, but I don't fuck with pens.
Yeah, I get it. Like I feel like that was especially because I was smoking a little younger than the legal age, but that was my preferred substance was little carts, and we just don't know the long term effects. I don't mean to be a little old head, but like we don't know what's gonna go happen. Like especially because if nicotine vapes are giving people kidney failure,
I be hitting this one every now and then, and it's rarely. Like I hate that I use this. So, like I only use it like 2-3 times a day. Like I just keep it like every now and then. But like and I think it got to a point where I think I was hitting it all the time, all day. I stopped for a long time, and then just I only have so many coping mechanisms. So I was like, well, you know what, this one if I use it moderately, whatever. But even still, I get worried about that shit. I'd be like, yo, my lungs gonna turn into like straight tar or something, and like just overnight. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna just do it.
I have one black lung right now. I swear. There's no like I have to stop. I have to stop now. So we are strictly flower, and maybe I dabble in what is it? The joints that infused joints.
I mean, that's still just weed.
So.
No, I mean, I fuck with an infused joint. Honestly, if someone buys a really good infused joint, sometimes I will smoke it. Like I'll puff off of that real quick.
My favorite.
Easy joint. Isn't that
And so affordable.
Is that from Vancouver, right?
Probably because I see them in Main Street all the time.
Oh yeah. Because I used to work at Airbnb for a minute. It's crazy. So you know what's funny about that company? They used to be not that great of a company. Like when I first moved out here. I'm a person. I've worked on both sides of the bridge of the industry. I will reveal it all on them. I'm honest. I did reviews and all that shit. But they were really big. They're known as NWCS, Northwest Cannabis Company, or whatever the fuck they were. But they had went through a period in which like they were the best and they were the worst thing on the shelf. Even I would be like, do not buy. People go like, don't buy that weed. I gotta stop them dead in their tracks. But then somewhere in like 2020, at the beginning of 2020, end of 2024, beginning of 2025, they got a new grower, and everything turned completely around. Like whole company became a whole smokable brand again. I was like, and I'm a top shelf dude. Like I was like, I'll buy that honestly, low key. So honestly, shouts out, round of applause, easy. NWCS, where the fuck y'all going by now? Good job bringing y'all weed back. So where do you shop at normally? Just on that side of the bridge? What's like your weed?
Well, yeah,
your
I'm
weed
from
do's and don'ts.
Vancouver, and I usually just go to my
Y'all can finish it.
Main Street.
Food. He didn't finish it, y'all. My cameraman didn't finish it. Oh, you ain't got an ashtray up there. Damn.
Shit.
Yeah, what kind of stoner are you? Like where do you shop at?
Yeah, Main Street mostly. I used to be a herbery gal.
Feel that.
Main Street's just closer and I got easy joints. but nah, I've evolved through the years. It's been all different brands until now, but yeah. Shit.
Okay, fair.
Love the mini buds.
Mini
Buds
buds.
fan. I am.
Mini
They
buds.
used
Who's
to have
that?
their own brand. I'm pretty sure Main Street had their own brand of mini buds, or they might still. Anyway, mini buds.
That they had like that green and purple packaging,
Probably.
something like that. I think I remember them. Okay, for sure.
We've smoked it before.
We have.
Yeah.
All right.
Cameraman.
Okay, y'all. So new thing, y'all. My cameraman now has a mic, so you guys will be hearing him from time to time. By the way, I know you had some things you wanted to ask Salyce, by the way. So I want to go ahead and ask your questions too.
We'll get to that when you jump back into the music.
Okay, for sure. Before back to the weed real quick. Actually, no. One thing I wanted to fucking talk about. You do Salyce Beauty, apparently.
Oh god, yeah.
So do you still do that?
I still do that.
Okay, sick. So what's that about? What's that about?
It's my lash and beauty business. I do lash extensions, and I specialize mostly in lash extensions and skincare. I can do facials, microderms,
Shit.
pyro, all kinds of things.
Goddamn.
Yeah, just basic cosmetology.
I mean, half of those didn't sound basic. I don't even
I
think.
can even do your makeup. I can even do his makeup. I could do his makeup. I could do.
Hey, Stallman, she can get your makeup looking clean now. No more that patchy makeup.
I say you need makeup speed.
I know she gave a whole list of services, and she's like, I can do your makeup.
This got directed towards me.
Hey, you need a little touch up. That's all, bruh.
Yep.
Hey, you a handsome dude, but you know, everyone can use a little touch.
Take a facial, you know?
I need clients, so.
For sure. Hey, if you're trying to get beautiful, y'all know who you to hit up.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's it. How'd you get into that?
Well, mostly my mom owns a salon, and she started doing lashes first and kind of taught me how to do it. And that kind of became my main day job. With doing lash extensions and I went to beauty school and I got certified. I'm Nova Lash certified. It's like a very specific brand of glue that's just really good for the lash retention.
Okay.
Just, I'm double qualified and got my business license.
Oh shit.
License and I pay my taxes and
We put that 30% aside every year.
exactly.
Hey, y'all please don't forget that. They're gonna come for that. Orange Man's gonna come for that.
And
Him of all people.
I've been considering. Do I really have to pay my taxes?
Yo,
Is that not the first step of rebellion? Like we all need to stop paying the IRS.
I'm glad someone on the same page.
The IRS,
I'm like I could just if we all just stop doing this
if the
stuff.
IRS is listening. You always lose people's money and you lie.
Even you're like 5 years later, like, oh yeah, my bad. I did the math wrong, so here go your money back. Like, what you mean you did the math wrong? If I did the math wrong, you got the cops at my door. What you talking about?
See, why am I paying the IRS? The Irish are paying me. Okay.
I'm saying, look,
People don't want to fund ICE.
Exactly.
I'm saying, look, if we all just stop tomorrow.
Administration tight.
We just stop tomorrow.
I guess.
By the way, everyone out there, if you just one, because this just happened the other day, as I'm recording this episode. Rest in peace. Sorry, someone walking by. Rest in peace to the lady who was gunned down by ICE in cold blood, and just literally doing what her American right, and that is standing against something she saw as an injustice. Do not let actions like that put fear in your heart to stand against injustice, because that is what their goal is to do. Our goal every day and any day should be to fight for freedom and fight for injustice. So, for one, rest in peace to that lady, and two, Fuck ice. But anyway, back to the episode. That was just on my heart, and I had to put that, make sure that was put out there. But yeah, nah. So with the beauty shit, that's a feeling that's a crazy segue with the beauty shit.
With the beauty. Yeah.
You go from ugly to
Yeah.
beautiful.
For real.
It's tough for
So-
both to exist at the same time.
So what was like? What's been like? So I assume you've had clients so far. What's been like the craziest thing you've kind of like encountered in that space?
Like my craziest like client.
I'll definitely do the craziest client.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know because I feel like we're in Portland. There's like a lot of natural girlies out there, natural boys out there.
For sure.
So I'm sure it gets a little
For sure.
complicated.
There's a couple nightmare stories, but it's mostly just clients that don't listen and just come in, and I don't know. I had a client that was doing lashes. I glue on the lashes, right? And then I cured the glue so that
Oh yeah, that's
you
stuck.
can go on about your day. This client, she was getting up. I use a little recliner bed, and it can adjust up or down. And she was getting up because I finished doing her lashes, and she starts to go back down, which was not part of the plan. Because why are you getting back down? We're done. Get back up. Sit up.
Dude,
Stand up, girl. She goes back down, and
trying to take a little nap real quick.
she starts to like fumble with her like shoulder and her hair. And at this point, I'm like trying to gather all my things, because when they lay down their head, I have like a little napkin, and like I have their little lashes.
Yeah, like you
tools.
packing up. Like, I'm done now. We good.
Yeah, and I have a little glue cap with the glue in it. At this point, I have my stuff, but with her going back down, the glue cap fell, and she started fumbling, and the glue started getting in her hands, and then in her hair, and then on her clothes.
No.
And I was like,
No.
fuck. Why did you do that? Because this glue is not like, oh, I can
That's
just wash
like-
it out. It's black.
That's like poxy.
It's jet black glue, because the lashes are black.
Oh
And
shit.
when it's
That's like dye damn
dark,
near.
and it's
That's glue
sticky, and
dye.
it's bad, and it ruined her hair, and it ruined her clothes. And she came back the next time to get her fill, because
Hey, she
it was the best
came
time.
back. Look, she did so good, y'all. She came back.
She came back.
Even after that.
She
'cause it was her
said,
fault.
"Listen, this is a freak
It was that
accident.
lady's
This never
fault."
happened." She came back, and her hair was shorter. She was like, I had to cut my hair. It's like, fuck.
Did it look better?
Well, I couldn't notice. She already had pretty short hair. She was an older lady, but
Okay. So
it still
it was
felt
no.
equally as horrible, because I don't know. I don't know what better I could have done if I was maybe like the Flash, and I could have gone in faster and out of her way.
Hey, look, don't even put that on you. That's Look.
It's a freak accident, and I feel horrible to this day.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, Karen.
unless part of the service is like, you mess something up so they can get some added services. Like, you do hair too?
No. That's where my services end. I don't do hair.
All right. So I noticed I've been seeing that you've been touring a whole lot. You've been performing a whole lot, which dope, really, really dope. So you're going to Texas. You've been in Atlanta. Where else? What's been touring been like for you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've only done a little bit, so Texas and Atlanta, and they were kind of a bit spaced from each other, but from my experience so far, it's been amazing.
I mean, some of our big stars only pop out like once a year, so like
getting out of the city, and getting with a new crowd and working with new people, networking with new people. I mean, I remember going to Texas and meeting people that I don't know, I probably would have never met or seen in my life if I didn't go, because it's that influential over there. There's so many opportunities, like real big celebrities have already made it go back because they made it there, and like that's their like foundation, and it was a really good opportunity to go there, and I'm excited to go again. And with Atlanta, the same thing. Just being in an entirely new environment and kind of adapting to that. I mean, I can't wait to do more. I can't wait to hit different cities. Maybe New York, maybe
Okay.
LA. Maybe somewhere even more out of the country. Like
Fine.
I
Okay.
don't know. I want to get out there, and I also just love to travel too. Like
No, I feel
I
that.
don't even have to do music. I'll go and travel just to get out of the country and like go see something else.
I mean, fair. There's definitely more than enough reasons to get around right now. Shit. I mean, shit. That's dope as fuck. Which out of the, I guess, out of where you've been so far, which of the three would you say are like between here, Texas, and Atlanta, where would you say is like been your favorite so far?
Man, probably Texas. Just because it really is. It was that special.
What is in Texas, bro?
South by Southwest week. Look it up. Go if you're an artist. Like find somewhere to perform and get connected. Like
Oh
go.
shit. Okay.
Get down there.
Shit.
I'm doing it.
Get down there. Shit. Get down there.
You gotta do too.
South by Southwest.
Exactly.
Okay, lit. Favorite song to perform?
It depends on my mood.
Okay.
But my favorite song of mine to perform would probably be "Pretty Face." That one's pretty cute. I don't know if you've heard "Pretty Face."
I don't.
It's on the album.
Okay. If I
it's
did,
one of the singles.
okay.
But yeah,
I don't remember anything. I like to listen to the whole project. Actually, I didn't even know 333 was a single until I like backed out of the Spotify. I was like, oh shit, it's right there by itself. I'm an album listener. I like to listen to projects from beginning to end.
Sometimes I don't even remember the track name. I get it.
That's my problem. Yeah, I remember feels. I remember the story.
Yes.
I don't remember names of songs.
Yes. I love Pretty Face because it's very like Lana Del Rey coded, and when I play with my band, they really like bring it to life, and it really gives that Lana Del Rey feel, and it's just very moody and classic. I love it.
How'd you meet this band?
This band.
Yeah, you were solo artist. You were solo artist starting out, and like I feel like this is a crazy like. Usually people go from being in a group and then breaking off to doing their own thing. You're doing it in reverse.
Well, and I love it because there's so much. We've done one gig, but it's mostly because we have been writing and creating and working on like who we are. It's good talk. Cameron Ray got a hold of me. He's like the lead drummer.
Okay.
And he got a hold of me to join and be their lead singer. And he told me that I was their fan favorite, like among, the group. And I was like,
fuck. Hell yeah.
Me? How do you know about me? But it's a small world, and the connections that I had at the time were enough. And that's kind of how I got connected, and yeah, I'm just really grateful that Cameron reached out, and it's just been a really fun journey being with a band and exploring those sounds with them.
Okay.
Hearing my songs come to life with
Do you guys have anything out already so far?
We are actually working on an album.
Oh shit! So you're working on the full project already?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that we're gonna do singles first. I'm not sure.
Okay, so when this come about? This is like very very new, I assume.
I think we're shooting for this year. This year.
Fuck yeah.
We want to do.
Don't rush, obviously, but.
I'm anticipating too, but yeah, I think there's just like final touches that need to be.
Okay, and like I know like you're more like a pop and R&B like sort of like mix or like genre. Is that sort of the same genre or vibe that they're bringing on? Or is this more like something totally different?
It's totally different. It's very jazz forward. It's very bluesy, and there's even songs that are going a little alternative.
Okay.
With some new ideas that we've been working on. It sounds very alternative, but it's very, very jazzy, very jazz forward. It's very funky.
I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with jazz. I fuck with funk.
Vibrations, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be dope. So shit, if it comes out around summertime, it's gonna be perfect timing and shit.
I'm saying, like, if we lock in for the next couple weeks, I think
So how's that been? Like I imagine now that you're not like doing it by yourself and like doing studio sessions, like do that creative process by yourself. How's it been like doing it as a group and like trying to like get that lock in process?
It's really euphoric, and it's honestly such a relief because I don't have so much responsibility. I don't have to book the session.
Oh shit.
You know that I could, but I've been able to show up and just sing and just collaborate and have fun and play along, and that has been a really really fun part of the process because usually when I'm going and recording by myself, I'm bringing in something that was already recorded or something that I made because I make beats sometimes, and so I'll kind of bring in a little demo, but it's really different when you hear it come to life one track at a time.
Okay.
By, keys, drums.
Okay, so you guys kind of build this together like more like
bass,
spontaneously,
guitar.
so to speak.
It's really wonderful, and then singing when they're all done on top of all of it, it's really fun.
Okay.
It's really
Do you have like a named song that do you have like a named song yet, or anything that you're like one that you're like really really excited about so far that you've done?
Yeah, there's a few. There's this one song, I don't know why it's called this, but the running title that we just refer to it's called Alicia Please, and it's just really it's beautiful. It's very piano forward and it's slow, and then it builds, and it's a completely different song. And it's one of my favorites. There's a few. I don't want to spoil anything.
Nah, I'm gonna try. I'm always gonna try and try as much as possible. I kind of like that. I mean, that sounds very interesting. I mean, like, and this seems like a crazy new venture. This seems like very, very dope. I don't think I've ever. It's very rare to see it. It's very rare to see artists be like, oh yeah, I want to take my creative process and now like bring it together to like being the lead singer of a band. Usually, like I think like from my history with bands and so that's like they came together as a band, like the lead singer breaks off and like does their own thing, or like they lose their drum, like that's usually like a band falls apart. Exactly. Fucking Jonas Brothers, like they all became their own single little thing. And so it's more of I think this is a very unique case where it's like it's interesting to see artists like do the reverse and like and saying that like that your creative process isn't really being stifled, it's being inspired even. So I think that's really like that's like dope to see, dope to hear. I'm excited to like hear what you guys create from that too. What you got for cameraman? Matter of fact, does cameraman want to be named yet, or are we just going with cameraman?
Still with cameraman.
All right, show. Cameraman / producer.
I got a haircut, so.
Damn.
I'm still cameraman until I get a haircut.
For sure.
Where do you get a lot of your inspiration from for your music?
For music?
Yeah. Like artists, who inspired you?
Man. Okay, if I'm being honest, I grew up, and not grew up, I mean, she was there for a lot of vital years, but there's a lot of Mariah Carey, there's a lot of Ariana Grande, there's a bit of, the R&B girls,
I feel like I didn't realize that we got to a point. I'm sorry to cut you off. That we got to a point where Ariana Grande would be in a list. That's also really cool, though.
She's great. And she's also got that musical theater background, so I can relate. And I love Lauryn Hill. I just love the girls. I'm a very I love very stoner music. I love Tame Impala.
Okay.
I've been very into DJO actually recently.
DJ, I feel like I've just recently heard. I haven't heard DJ, but I feel like I just recently heard that one because people have been trying to put me on to a lot of stoner artists and stuff like that, or stoner related artists.
It's funny because have you seen Stranger Things?
Just the first season.
Okay, he's Steve Harrington from Stranger Things.
The
guy with the hair.
Unpopular opinion, I don't remember. I didn't like the show at all. I made it through the first season because my siblings are watching it, and I was like, I tried to get into the next one. I don't know. I don't like none of this. So who is that person?
It's just the fact that his music is what it is, and it's awesome.
Okay, for sure. I mean, his music. Hey, I ain't judging off Stranger Things. I didn't like the whole show, but his music seemed like if he do weed music, I'm here for it. I'm a big Wiz fan.
Oh.
Okay, for sure. I definitely remember the faces of the show.
Oh my god! Once I I should just show you the song.
I mean, sure, you can pull it up real quick. I mean,
So you gotta tell
we
me
not
if you know this
it ain't gonna cause no problems for us.
You gotta tell me if you know this song. I mean, you probably do. She's popular.
Did you grow up listening to
Give it 30 seconds. You know what? 45 seconds.
45 seconds? I'm gonna real quick. We're playing it from our phone, stoners.
You know you can just add this in post.
I don't want to do that. Do you know the time magic? Take a shut up. I've heard this song before.
Yeah.
I have heard this. Like, see, this song was like when Spotify tried to like go off of my Alt J or Home Shake playlist. It'll throw stuff like that in there. Throw that in there. Okay.
Yes. So it's funny to me how a Stranger Things kid made that, and funny in the way that I am delighted and so happy.
I mean, it sounds like a Stranger Things soundtrack. If I'm being real with you, it sounds like it could have been like in the backtrack of the show.
You know, it matches like his album. A couple of his albums are very like 80s. Oh.
Okay. Bong's like a little aggressive.
I just the makeup, like I gotta.
You know, fair. I've never really think about that. I'm just anything that's hittable. I'm just gonna hit it.
I'm dedicated, like, but not makeup.
Cool. No, fair enough. Were you ever like an Erykah Badu fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I because I get that sort of vibe from you, especially like earlier you're speaking about like just like in relations of like with how you relate to other artists and like your relationship with artists. So we're even hearing her speak, and like that seems to be like from the woman artist perspective. I feel like that's very much seems to be a consistent way of seeing like relationship in life, and like sort of like how you guys like sort of very much relate to other artists on all those like very different levels, and what seems to be like a very deep it's a very deep level.
Yeah.
And I just find that very interesting. Kind of like in some ways very like insightful and inspiring. So just as we kind of wrap it up here though, goals for 2026. Anything you're looking forward to? Anything you want to do?
I am looking to perform more live shows. I would really love to find somewhere that I could do like a resident singing opportunity, you know, like a venue that I come back to every weekend and I sing at and potentially maybe get paid for. And I would just really like to start treating music as a business.
Fuck yeah.
For
Okay.
sure. Like it's my art form, it's my life. I want to make money off of it and protect myself, and that is the goal. Is the year of abundance, I hope.
Fuck yeah.
You know, we just shed the year of the snake, and now we're going into the horse. And girl, I'm already getting fucking galloped and trampled on, but
same. I feel you. 2026 is coming in hot.
Still in Capricorn season, and I'm.
Hey, Caps in the house.
Yeah, you know, my birthday's tomorrow. We got
word?
Capricorns. Yeah.
Happy early birthday, December 31st.
Was the first?
31st.
31st. Nice. New Year's.
Yeah, it sounds nice to say, but like it's hard to do.
Yeah. Understandable.
You know, I would have taken January easily. Would have taken January. You're on the lucky half of it.
Maybe kind of.
Everyone's gotten through all the bullshit, all the parties. So it's like I feel like you got nothing but time to like, or you got nothing but space to like do something cool.
And that's what I wish everybody thought. But you know what I hear so often is I fucking hate January. It's so depressing. Like, fuck January. Like,
that's so wild. It's crazy. I love it out here.
Yeah.
Because you know, oddly enough, I love because actually when I was in a Uber the other day. You'd ask me because he's not from out here either, and he'd ask me, he's like, "You like the?" I was like, "I moved out here for the weather, like the gray and the clouds and the rain. Like that was one of the main reasons that pulled me out here. Because I had like grow up just." oddly enough, I think for some reason it's the winter. It always is gray or potentially rains on my birthday, and so like I got used to that shit, and like I eventually I started liking that shit.
Yeah.
And in LA, it ain't rain like that, so I was like, bro, I'm coming out where it's raining all the time.
And I grew up also loving all of the different weathers, and I love a little tropical storm. I love it when it thunders and when there's
Yo,
lightning and when there's a little rainbow, and I love it all. Like you can't have a rainbow without a little bit of rain, and yeah, you can have your sun, but you gotta balance it. And you gotta water your plants. Like we can't have all of this lush green without a bit of rain. Like
right,
we
right.
live in a very beautiful area that has all of the seasons, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, it can get a little because of like three-quarters of the year is cold, and the very very high points of the summer are like maybe 90s, 100, but it's enough to get a little tan, I guess.
Somewhat,
You
somewhat,
can
barely.
if you want your sun like that, but
Anybody that you're looking to work with or collab with for this year? I mean, it's gonna far from over, but before the year closes out.
man, I'll let that come to me. I definitely for my band. My
Okay,
band.
so I mean, we already got the
Yeah,
band on the list. We're
for
definitely
sure.
waiting on that project coming
Band
out.
is like number
Very
one.
excited to hear that.
Maybe another female artist. I've been collaborating a little bit with Bobia. I
Okay.
did the Christmas song with her last Christmas.
Oh,
And,
shit.
Yeah, I would love to work with her more. I would love to work with more girlies and singers.
Okay, well, I mean, hopefully this interview kind of brings them more to you, ladies. If ladies say artists, if you're watching, if you're watching her right now, you heard her. She wants to work with you. Come sing with her. Come DJ with her.
Yeah.
DJs, all that. But yes, stoners, go ahead and make sure you check her out. Where can they find you at?
Everywhere at Salyce, Salyce, Salyce. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on all music platforms. You can find me on TikTok.
She got a country
If you
TikTok,
can't
y'all.
do
Okay.
TikTok. But yeah, all platforms. Salyce.
For sure,
Thanks
for
for
sure.
having me.
Of course, and be sure to listen to her album "Damned If You Don't," and her newest song that just came out. What is that name of that one called? Actually,
Let Go with Spira and Jetpack Brigade.
Let Go and Spira. And stoners, do not forget to come by and check out 5 Mil Art Studio here, where you get to see this beautiful art that's behind me. They also give me this wonderful space to record out of. But come show them some love, come buy some art, come check out their clothes that they got too. They got crazy jackets, crazy shirts, sweaters, all that stuff. Bracelets, rings, everything you need. But yeah, 5 Mil Art Studio here off of Hawthorne. Stoners, thank you for watching. Go check out Salyce. And as always, stay high and fuck ice. All right.
Slay.
How was that for you?
That's fun.
Fuck yeah.
That's great. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course.
It's awesome. Thanks for rolling the rose blunts and the pink ones.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
And you were mentioning that you want to do more live performances. This studio, they actually do live performances all the time. So like that Mac Miller one is like something that they're doing sort of small. The DJ I mentioned, he does DJing sets all around too. Right now because like they're trying to build up just more events and more notoriety. I don't know that they're all like paid performances, but I know that like that's sort of like that's their main goal is to be able to pay their artists to perform here. They just have to get the events. They start out ticketing all that stuff. And then I myself, I think I had to mention you last time, I'm trying to do Tiny Desks. So if you want to perform any songs, especially you and your band, if you guys want to come and live perform, I will do just like literally just like how my goal is to kind of give Portland a platform, sort of like NPR, how they do. They take hot artists, new artists. My focus is mostly new artists and local artists. So that way you guys feel like when you got something new that you just want to put it out and like you don't want to have to do all this rigmarole trying to contact the venue or find some bigger artist to go perform it. This is like your stage. This is the whole point of Session with Kage is this is the artist platform. Just I host it. That's all I do.
Yeah. I would love to. I'll definitely tell the band. I feel like we would love to do more gigs for sure. Looking for more of that.
Yeah, and then I always share as many as like I run into different venue people and all that stuff, so I'll share around gigs and all that stuff for you,
Yeah.
of course. I'm working on a skit.
Oh.
If you want to be in a skit,
Oh.
let me know. It's a stoner skit. The idea is I'm